This is James Kalm again, sneaking around down here in Chelsea. We're at Pace Wildenstein here on West 22nd Street. They're preparing an installation for Michael Rovner called Maycom that opens on February 13th. They've got some huge structures they're building in there. Looks like stone. This is a real production. This is James Kalm, the gun's bike. I'm going to run into SIKKEMA Jenkins and company. Take a look at some large collage pieces by Mark Bradford. The title of this show is Nobody Jones. This piece is giant. Mixed media collage on canvas, 102 by 144 inches. And I first saw some of Mark Bradford's work at the Whitney Museum last summer. And I was very impressed with the technique. It is very unusual. Let's get up and see if we can see some of the details on here. This is all paper collage with painting, and I think he does some grinding here. Move layers of paint. I think it's a nice kind of decrepit surface on there. This piece is titled James Brown is Dead. For you viewers that watch the Unmonumental Part 2 at the new museum, he also had a major piece in there, a piece that was probably about 60 feet long and 12 feet high. This piece really recalls some of the French torn poster artists like Jacques Leville, sort of the French answer to pop art from the early 60s. I wonder if these are pieces of posters or layers from magazines that he's collaged in there. This piece is Boreas, 2007, 102 by 144 inches. And here again, like Joyce Pinsato and Pat Stair, he's using the metallic silver, but in this case, this is actually a foil or leaf that he's using, not paint. Probably a lot of different ways you could get this kind of texture, but I think he's basically putting a lot of layers of paper and matte medium on canvas and gets it to pucker up, and then he goes back over and sort of grinds off or removes the top layer of the puckers. And this is Let's Make Christmas Really Mean Something this year. And with his blue upper portion here, it almost makes this read like a landscape, but in other ways it looks more like a aerial map, or perhaps a topographical map. In certain ways they have all the kind of enjoyable pleasure of stoned-washed jeans. This is Ghost Money 2007. This one seems to have a much more limited palette. Now, he's really cut back on the texture. fixtures here. He's got newspapers and a lot of different things. Now we're in the back gallery. He's got a painting and a sculpture with his sterno boxes and palette. Maybe this is his answer to Andy Warhol's Brillo boxes. Or maybe these are boom boxes. Also have kind of a distressed surface, but more monochrome. This is Orbit 2007. Get up close, this definitely makes me think of mosaics. Something you'd see in a scuzzy old subway station somewhere. In a tenement hotel bathroom, maybe. Oh, we got our basketball. Maybe this is some kind of ghetto chic. This is the Mississippi Goddam. And this has got a much different quality with the wave patterns instead of the grids. It's a much more lyrical presentation here. And most of these paintings are about 8.5 by 12 feet. This is James Kalm reporting on Mark Bradford's Nobody Jones at SIKKEMA Jenkins. Thanks, Kate.